I hear people concerned about the wave of foreclosures driving down home values as the forbearance program comes to an end. Here are 4 reasons that won't happen. There are fewer homeowners in trouble this time. After the last housing crash, about 9.3 million households lost their home to a foreclosure, short sale, or because they simply gave it back to the bank. As stay-at-home orders were issued early last year, the overwhelming fear was that the pandemic would decimate the housing industry in a similar way. Many experts projected 30% of all mortgage holders would enter into forbearance. Only about 8.5% actually did, and of that number is down now to 3.5%. Recent data shows that the total number of mortgages still in forbearance stood at around 1.8 million. That's definitely a large number, but nowhere near the 9.3 million. It's actually less than 25% of the homes that were in trouble when we had the crash. Most of the homes in forbearance have enough equity to sell their home. Of the 1.8 million homeowners currently in forbearance, 87% have at least 10% equity in their home. The 10% equity number is really important because it enables homeowners to sell their houses and pay the related expenses instead of facing the hit on their credit that a foreclosure or a short sale would create. The remaining 13% might not have that option to sell. So if the entire 13% of the 1.8 million homes went into foreclosure, it would total about 241,000 mortgages. To give that number context, here we are in the annual foreclosure numbers of the 3 years leading up to the pandemic. 2017, 314,000. 2018, 279. 2019, 277,000. The probable number of foreclosures coming out of the forbearance program is nowhere near the number of foreclosures coming out of the housing crash 15 years ago. The number does, however, draw a similar comparison to the 3 years prior to the pandemic. The current market can absorb any listings coming to the market. When foreclosures hit the market in 2008, there was an excess supply of homes for sale. The situation is exactly the opposite today. In 2008, there was a 9-month supply of listings for sale. Today, that number stands at less than 3 months of inventory on the national market, much less where I live in Texas. As Lawrence Yoon, the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors, explained, any foreclosure increase will likely quickly be absorbed by the market and will not lead to any price declines. Hey, do me a favor, before we move on, please like this video so others can find it when they're searching for content that you're enjoying now. Those in power will do whatever necessary to prevent the wave of foreclosures. The White House has released a fact sheet explaining how homeowners with government-backed mortgages will be given further options to enable them to keep their homes when exiting forbearance. Here are 2 of the options mentioned in the release. Allow homeowners to move the missed payments to the end of their mortgage at no additional cost to the borrower. Provide homeowners with a roughly 25% reduction in the borrower's monthly principal and interest payments to ensure they can afford to remain in their home and build equity long term. This brings options for homeowners with mortgages backed by HUD, USDA, and VA closer in alignment with options for borrowers with a mortgage backed by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. When evaluating the 4 reasons above, it's clear there will not be a flood of foreclosures coming to the market as the forbearance program winds down. This is great news for our overall economy and the values of homeowners have gained since the pandemic. If you are searching for real estate in the northern Dallas area, I live in McKinney, Texas, and would love the chance to talk to you about your goals. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate seeing your comments and thoughts on this subject. As always, happy buying and happy selling.